Kamlakar, Tripathi, for instance, take what's happening within the Congress party now. Congress party perhaps finds itself in a piquant situation now. The reason why, Kamlakar ji, when you have your two leaders who are basically out on bail, they should be the last person giving certificates of corruption, and especially from a party which has had people the likes of Suresh Kalmadi. And the fact of the matter is this, that today when your leader goes to Jharkhand, he says that, you know, this was an attempt to snatch the popular mandate. No one is snatching the popular mandate. JMM and your party is in power. But how exactly are you still defending the corrupt? Is it only because you find itself in a difficult spot because you have at least two of your senior leaders who are out on bail?
Sabal, I am not able to get your voice, but still I am responding on the topic of the debate as I cannot get your question. Look, again I will say the larger question is, it is not only Kejriwal or Hemant Soren or somebody else. It is the way opposition is being targeted and all the institutions are being abused by the BJP, all ED, CBI, IB, Election Commission. Each and every institution is being abused by, not even misused, it is being abused by the BJP and to making it a tool to topple the democratically elected governments. There is an old saying, वो मुंसब बिका है, गवाही बिकी है, जिस कलम से न्याय होना है वो स्याही बिकी है. Whenever the people who are in opposition and whom BJP blames for corruption, including Konark Sangma, Ajit Pawar, Hemant Visharma, and there are a line of but still when they join BJP, it is all good. They दाग अच्छे हैं जो उनके लिए वो बीजेपी के लिए दाग अच्छे हैं. अभी I tell you 2 days back before the Metropolitan Magistrate Hardeep Kaur, 5 of the accused for parliament breach who entered parliament on the path recommended by the BJP parliamentarian, they testified before the judge that they are being tortured to accept association with the opposition parties. Now, this is a grave case of very serious case of making the democracy abused by power. The BJP is what BJP is doing. It is power with impunity. They don't want to have any answerability.
Kamlakar ji, I can't even take this question to you. We'll try and Kamlakar ji, we'll try and fix your audio line also. We'll try and fix your audio line and come back to you. Priyam Gandhi.
No ethics left in the politics of BJP.
Kamlakar ji, we'll try and fix your line because I can't even take that question with you. Priyam.
They want to topple the democracy.
Kamlakar ji.
Yes.
Kamlakar ji, I will come. Mr. Tripathi, hold on. We'll try. I'll fix that line with you and come back to you. Priyam, you have written about Narayan Rane extensively, and that is the reason why just a short while back, when one of the panelists was talking about Narayan Rane and the allegations that he faces, it is going to remain. You like it, you don't, because it is about the political convenience again and again. It's about the alliance compulsion. It's about winning the seats. It's about winning the states. It's all good. It's all good to have that spirit of winning every state. But aren't you then compromising? Isn't the BJP then compromising on what they are saying, the war against corruption?
Hi, Mr. Sen. So first, let me begin with your question that you're just asking about Mr. Narayan Rane, that none of the allegations that were levied against him have been proven, number one. Number two, his governance record is exceptional as MSME minister. The work that he's doing is exceptional. Coming back to Mr. Kejriwal's topic, it is very, very ironic that for days on end, news channels are debating whether a party that has been born out of honesty and anti-corruption is the head of that party. Is he really corrupt or is he not really corrupt? And the fact that he's evading ED summons for being corrupt. just a few months ago, there were extensive conversations about how lavish his Sheesh Mahal was. After that, there were extensive conversations about how lavish the lifestyle of some of his other party members and the weddings are. Anyway, so the fact that he's evading the summons is a very khas response for an Aam Aadmi, because as a commoner, anybody who receives an ED summons, the first step is to follow the law, and you would go in and you would put your side. In fact, my question to Mr. Kejriwal or his party is that if you are so honest and if you're so brutally honest, then why don't you just go to the ED, prove that you're honest, and give a befitting reply to the BJP? I don't understand this conversation at all. If you're so brutally honest, why are you just not doing that? I mean, it's logic. It makes absolute logical sense to me. Why come up with excuses like Vipassana or protest on the streets for something else, but actually not go to the ED office and just prove how honest you are? I mean, that is what makes most sense to me. Anyway, my point is the India Alliance as a whole, which has been renamed from the UPA, the whole batch of people is corrupt, and there are no two ways about it.
Akashdeep Puni, you've heard what the other panelists have been saying. Now, it's easy to perhaps shift the goalpost, but you will still not want to answer this question. First, with regards to the fact that if there was poaching that was taking place, why is it that the Chief Minister does not feel the need to furnish any proof? You don't want to give it to the Delhi police, fair enough. Don't give it because you don't believe. But knowing Mr. Kejriwal, if at all he had anything, he would have by now even taken to social media to put out that evidence. That has also not happened. So people will genuinely ask this question. The man who had to apologize in the court for making false allegations, you really think people are going to then believe anything that he says? Akashdeep Puni?
8 crore rupees was caught red-handed in the hands of a BJP MLA who was poaching in Hyderabad. What did the government of India and the media do? How much they followed the case? Today, in Maharashtra, you're talking about, we were talking about Maharashtra. Today in Maharashtra.
No, let the BJP, one second. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand for both sides. I'm asking you a question for your leader. You want to answer a question for the other leader. But can you give me a direct answer? I've asked that question to Shazia also. So don't accuse me of anything. One second, Akashdeep Puri, it's a standard practice that you would have. That okay, let me ask this question to the anchor. Now let me just ask you, why is it so very hard for you to answer this very simple question? That if at all he has the proof, please tell me, isn't that serious? 7 MLAs are being poached. 25 crore rupees are being paid. That's the allegation. Who is he going to give that proof to? Is that not important?
मैं तो आपको पूछ रहा हूँ ऑन कैमरा जो 8 करोड़ का रेड हैंडेड पकड़ा गया हैदराबाद में भारतीय जनता पार्टी पोच कर रहा था एमएलए
Akashdeep. No, this is the problem. I am asking you, you refuse to answer. You see, if you don't want to answer this question, indulging in whataboutery. Indulging in whataboutery does not help. I'm asking you a specific, direct question. Can you answer this question? You can't answer this question whether, even in Liquorgate. Even in Liquorgate, you ask this question, you will say that I'm not going to be bothered about any investigation that is going on because this is political vendetta. So be it. If it is political vendetta, why don't you then go to the court? The second question that I'm asking is with regards to the poaching allegations that have been leveled by Arvind Kejriwal. You will still not want to respond to that?
देखो, अगर आप बोलना चाहते हो बोल लो, but let me answer what Justice Khanna said on Liquorgate. Justice Khanna says that PMLA does not deal with the generation. It deals with the processes or activity connected with the proceeds of crime.
Because you know the truth.
Where Sisodia does not seem
out there for everybody to see.
This is Justice Khanna said. How will you bring him under the money laundering act? भाई जस्टिस खन्ना ने कहा है
Kapil, if you don't understand law, At least do a good job.
Now let me tell you an interesting fact. Today,
Can I?
I'm not doing what
I would,
about
you know, if I had the time, if I had the time, Akash, you have quoted Justice Khanna out of context.
Trying to defend the
Now,
corrupt. At least do a good job
Akash, what is happening? No, I don't blame you, Akash. Akash, you know what happens is that if you take for 1 minute, hold on. If you take certain keywords and you search
tell me one
in
thing.
Google,
Tell me one
then
thing,
perhaps
Sharon.
it will only throw
Sharon,
up
how
half
many-
of it.
No.
If you have not followed it
Sharon,
well,
give me 10
the problem is that
seconds.
this
No,
is
I want
completely
to-
half-baked because it is completely out of context. Now, as far as Manish Sisodia is concerned, why don't you also quote? Why don't you also quote what is it that the court had to say when bail of Manish Sisodia was rejected? When the bail of Manish Sisodia was rejected, what is it that the court had to say about it? Are the charges not serious? If the court is not satisfied, now one second, please hear me out. And Shazia, I want to bring you in also now. You please tell me, if you are so very convinced, why is it that the court was never convinced? Why is it that the court has never granted bail to Manish Sisodia?
Supporting Bharatiya Janata Party, not questioning Hemanta Biswa Sarma. Then RTI reply has said that
that's all we can do. Again, you're doing the same.
There
You're
you
doing
go.
the same because you're
One
whining.
second. Even Mr.
You're whining
Himanta
away.
Biswa
You have
Sarma.
nothing
No,
to
one
say.
second. Who said? You know, see. One second.
Can I come in?
Akash, the problem is that this is how. Shazia, I'll just give you within 10 seconds.
Oh.
You know, Kirit Somaiya.
One second. As far as Himanta Biswa, one second. Let's debate on facts. Let's debate on facts. I have asked that question to Shazia also.
God, this is very
One second.
I will not be a part of it if you do not allow me to speak.
As far as Himanta Biswa Sarma is concerned, I just put out the facts and then Shazia, you can come in.
He has nothing to say, so he accuses
No,
you.
one second. Akashdeep, it can't go on like this again and again. Shazia, 1 minute.